So you see that screen in the bottom, you see that little box in the bottom left
Yeah.
that has your name?
Yeah.
When I click the link you sent me, you're going to see me pop up down there. Once you click that, it'll add me to the stream.
Okay.
So I'll join that link in just a second, and then I'll join your live stream.
Okay, so we're going live now. We are live at the moment, 21 seconds live. Okay, so what you gonna do?
All right, I'm gonna sign out of Google Hangouts. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay. We are live, and we're waiting for the Rabbit in Red. The Rabbit in Red should be coming live really soon. He had to walk me through the process of getting onto this thing here, which we are on right now. We are on a broadcast. We are live. It is 11:44 p.m. and I'm drinking some really nice whiskey. I forget what it is. What is this whiskey I'm drinking? Old Pulteney 21. That's what I'm drinking. We got Simeon Della Vecchia. Awesome. It worked out. Yeah, after much trial and tribulation, I wasn't quite sure. And I'd missed one or two things here. There's a Brian Campbell watching too. Great show the other day. Well, we're on a new one right now, I guess. And Rabbit in Red should be joining us any minute now, but I don't see him yet. He's supposed to be showing up on here so that we can continue the broadcast that we did on his show. There he is. Okay, I'm going to click on him right now. And there he is.
Quick, what's up,
man? Here we are. Was it worth doing this? I mean, that was a lot of trials and tribulations just to put me on the other side of the screen from you compared to what we were before.
Yeah, so we have just migrated from my channel to yours after an epic.
So now instead of me being on the right, I'm on the left, and you're on the left instead of being on the right. So what was the big deal? And what did we have? 8 or 9 viewers back then, and now we've got 4. So
we were down to just 2. So I think
were we?
We're gonna move over to you, and then we can catch up to some of your European friends who will be on with us.
They should be coming on soon because not right now. It would be about 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning in Germany. So we'll see if people from the UK join us as we go along. Well, anyway, that was interesting. Now, hopefully, I'll be able to get onto this thing again next time without your help.
Yeah, well, it worked out. Hey, Simeon made it over, so that's great.
It appears to have worked out. Now, we got people watching here. OMG says Whiskey Throttle. Brian Campbell said already. I answered.
Whiskey Throttle was over on my stream for a while.
Great show the other day, said Brian Campbell. And John Dornall, hey weirdos. Simeon is saying, you were right, Rabbit. It looks like your plan worked. More new people. Oh, well, maybe. Well, we got 6 on now. We might have a few more. I do have a couple more subscribers than you, so it's possible that we might.
Just a few more. We had reached the 2 hour and 30-minute mark on the 2:30 in the morning Eastern on my 5-hour stream. So we figured we'd come over and share the Rabbit Quig love with everybody else.
Yeah, well, now it's 11:47 over here, so not quite midnight, but like I was saying in Germany and England. Wait, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Are you still there? Uh-oh. I just lost the Rabbit. I'm going to have to send him a new... We got 6 people watching. I'm going to have to send the Rabbit a new link. No, there he is.
Hey.
What happened?
I don't know. I lost you for a sec there, buddy.
You disappeared.
Looks like we're back.
You disappeared, but you're back, which is a good thing.
That is a good thing. Hey, Simeon, how you doing? How's that Talisker Distillers Edition treating you? We had an epic chat about that on my channel a couple hours ago.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what the hell I poured and what the hell I'm drinking.
I was just thinking the same thing. I'm drinking Lagavulin, or no, I am drinking Mocker Bay
I remember now. Old Pulteney 21.
Oh, that's right. You got the Old Pulteney 21.
Oh, that is heavenly stuff. Oh, it's great.
I'm doing the Mocker Bay cast strength right now, and I think because I'm a crazy person, I may just open a new bottle.
Are you guys both in Canada? Says Brian Campbell. Well, the thing is, I'm in Canada on the West Coast, and Rabbit is on the East Coast in the United States. Or near the East Coast, Philadelphia. I don't know how close that is to this.
Very close, very close, very close. Yes.
Yeah. So we're at opposite ends of the continent. He's 3 hours ahead of me. So for me, it's
48 in the morning here.
It's not quite midnight here. So yeah, and over there it's like 3 in the morning. So
yeah, and if Quig and I just finished up I did a 5-hour live stream. Quig, you were there for what,
3 hours of it?
3 hours of it.
Yeah.
Some great chats. We were doing some whiskey. We figured we would move on over here and
that was your idea, pal.
Hit up the new folks. Yeah.
That was your idea to move over here.
Yes, it was. It definitely was.
Mainly because we might get some people from the East Coast or
from. We might. Yeah.
Here's one right now.
Market. So quick market.
Here's Carl Van Willingham.
See?
Yeah. Saying, "Hey, Quig. Hey, Eric. Good morning from Belgium. I'm having coffee right now. Well, I'm having coffee too, but it's a slightly different color." Whiskey Throttle says, "Send me an invite, Andy." Oh, yeah, let's do that. And Mr. Anuchnach is here too. Now, I forgot your email there, Daniel. What's your if you can send me your email, I can send me your email and I can return the link to you, I think. If I can work this out. Yeah, I'd be glad to have you on, Dan. I would. I certainly would. Even if though you can see up my nostrils too if you want. Okay, so hopefully Daniel will send me no, that's me. That's a thing showing us that I'm on live. Okay, great. Now if Daniel sends me an email, I'll be able to respond to him with the link.
Yeah.
Now, where will I find the link again?
It's in that invite section down on the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I could hit the invite.
Yep.
And send the link to him. Oh, I see. Yeah, I copy it to his email and send it to him. That's right. Okay. So if Daniel sends me an email, and if you forgot my email, it's foodquig@shaw.ca. That's SHAW.ca. Foodquig is FOODQUIG. At is the A with the round.
No VP?
Huh?
You know me. Nothing, man. Nothing. You spilled it out. It was good. It was good.
Okay. John Dornall is saying the stream on Rabbit and Red Whiskey Reviews channel was epic. Exited to be here for part 2. Oh my goodness. I don't know if we can follow that up. I don't know if we can be epic as well, but we'll try real hard, I suppose. And Daniel says he sent the thing, so let's find it. Oh, there it is. Whiskey Throttle, hello. And if I go to invite and I copy this baby here, HTTPS something, edit, copy, and I go back to my mail and I send a reply there and I edit and I paste. That will be the link. And there you go, Daniel. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Well, maybe he'll show up.
I'm on it.
Haven't seen Daniel in a while, so
I'll tell it sent.
he should be on soon then. We'll see what happens if I see a little. I should see a little box with him on the left on the bottom somewhere.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Because right now I see a full screen. Half of it is me and half of it is you.
Yeah. That's the way it should be working.
But when we were on your channel, the screens were smaller. They were 16 by 9 rather than vertical like these.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about.
Oh, okay. So
I'm not really sure, man.
You know more about this stuff than I do. I only did a little thing by myself the other night, or was it the day? Yeah, I think it was the day. And now
it was the day.
It was the day, and now I was doing this thing with you, and struggling through getting back on, and now I'm doing. Oh, what was that?
What's that?
I heard an echo of some kind, and I don't think I have two things open. Whiskey Throttle, send me an invite. Yeah, we did. Okay. Nukna says, good morning. John Dornall says, the stream on Rabbit in Red was epic. Yeah, okay. Sent. Part 2, the one named Nestor is back. And we got Whiskey Throttle says, Rabbit in Red, tell him it's sent. Yes, I got that. Whiskey Throttle at Foodquig sent. And I sent the link back. Should I do that again? Brian Campbell says, Bullet Rye 12-year. There's a 12-year-old Bullet Rye? I didn't know that. That's a new one on me. Let me check my mail again.
Yeah. I think it's working fine. I think.
Oh, there he is. There he is. We'll add him.
Need to.
We'll add him. There he is. We got him. We found him.
We got him.
Good to see you, Dan. How you doing?
What's up, Throttle?
Good, boys.
Get your toque on because you gotta like.
Oh, what kind of toque do I need to wear?
Yeah, man, you need a skull cap. Skull cap.
One of those things with the muffs over the ears is good enough.
Hold on.
Holding on.
Man, it's apparently it's skull cap. It's skull cap night. Although mine's fitting me weird right now.
You started it.
I did. That's funny, man. What are you drinking, Quig? I don't even remember what we were drinking.
Last time I checked, it was a 21-year-old Old Pulteney finished in Fino sherry casks. Beautiful stuff.
Is it okay if my toque's got a big logo on it?
That's fine. Mine has the logo too.
Mine's more like a skull cap. I like this.
That's the idea.
Yeah. Oh, Smokey.
And what is that? Army or something?
No, it's Armani. Which way do I have to go?
Oh,
here?
Armani. Oh,
You got an Armani skull cap.
that's
Nice.
class. How about this one? Did you
How does
see mine?
how does it feel on your melon?
The whiskey dicks.
Yeah.
It feels good on my head, man. It's tight.
Yeah, there you go.
It's underneath my hard hat.
Excellent.
Dig it.
So now that we're all here,
Swan, click on your other. You see the logos down there. You
Which
can
ones?
change. You can change the layout of the.
oh, right.
Try and see if you get one where you're not cutting us off. There you
How's
go.
that? Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is better. See, I didn't know. This is all new to me, this whole system.
Yeah, it's new to me too. Yeah,
It's totally new.
I've been figuring it out slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been figuring out with the help of Eric here because I was totally lost when he said, let's switch over to your channel. I'm going, huh? What do we do?
That's it. I was just on Rod J's channel.
Whose channel?
Rod J. Beer Reviews.
Everybody's bouncing around tonight.
Oh, Rod JB. Oh yeah, I remember him.
Yep. So I drank an innocent gun
Oh, good.
while I was there. Drank some. What did I put in here first? Oh, I had Maker's Mark 46.
46. Good.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I had that. I finished a bottle of that a week or two ago.
And then I switched to some Swish.
Swish.
Yep.
What is that?
So you get an old barrel and you take distilled water. I think they'll tell you that you should boil it or have hot water and you pour it in, but distilled water, all water is, but distilled water particularly is a solvent.
Right.
And so you put 3 to 4 liters into a barrel and you roll it, every other day or so for 3 weeks to a month.
So you try and get everything that's soaked into the wood out of it.
Yeah, well, look at this. Look at the color in that, man.
Yeah.
That's from an Alberta premium barrel, and it's probably over 50% alcohol.
Fabulous.
Yep.
That's like what was that stuff that
Yeah.
what was that stuff that they made? Was it called Devil's Cut?
No, that's a pile of horse shit.
Yeah, but this is like a Canadian Devil's Cut.
No, Jim Beam Devil's Cut.
Does it wear denim?
Yeah, plaid shirt and a toque. Oh, that's horse shit. That Devil's Cut. At least the Alberta or the Jim Beam one. Anybody that use your head for more than a hat rack, since we're all wearing hats. Jim Beam, all they did was it's 45% instead of 40%. All they did was add less water. They didn't do any magical stuff to the barrel. Bullshit.
Oh, so that's just marketing.
Yeah, it's
No
just
way.
a pile of horseshit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The girl from the 70s show was the one advertising it.
Okay.
Anyway,
What's going on here? Is it snowing in Philly? I don't know. You tell me, Eric.
No, it is 65 degrees out right now.
Oh, it's nice and warm.
I got my windows open.
And the one named Nestor, I'm a subscribe to Rabbit and Quig. Y'all are too fun. Really? We're just sitting here drinking whiskey. Back to Quig streams. Okay, so now there's DJ11. He's on here too. There's Sergey saying Quig is the whiskey gnome.
well, especially with that new beard shape.
Yeah, that's good. The gnome. That's the second person who's called me a gnome so far. That's great. Rabbit in Red is the whiskey longshoreman. Okay.
Okay.
And Simeon is saying, watched your Glenmoe 18 review, Rabbit. Agree with your summary. It's a nice whiskey, but at the same time, not overly complex for an 18. Probably why I was a little disappointed. Expected a bit more for an 18. Okay. Brian Campbell is saying, you should do a show on that. What should we do a show on? I forget. On being a gnome? I don't know.
Gnome Quig.
Gnome Quig.
You could start a new channel of just like garden gnomes and call it the Gnome Quig channel.
Garden gnomes and whiskey.
Yeah, totally. That's goofy. What do you sip? Are you still on that old Paulney 21 Quig?
Yeah, I just got a wee bit left, and it is just filling my mouth and coating everywhere and hugging my throat. It's just beautiful.
Did I just join a porn channel or what?
Yeah. I've been deep throating some old Pulteney 21.
Yes. I'm about to just finish a little bit of this Kilhoman Mockery cast strength. So here we are.
Oh, super.
What is Brian Campbell said? I know what Whiskey Throttle was talking about. Who I put water in the barrel or we'll have to get that question rephrased, I think.
But water in the barrel? Oh, I missed that part.
Well, it's the last comment there.
Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. Okay.
We read comments different. I usually only find ones that have a highlighted name because a lot of times you're reading comments where people are just having a crosstalk.
Right. Well, I don't have anything highlighted. Everything is the same color here. But maybe nobody thinks enough of me to put my name on it and highlight it for me. So I don't know. And Brian Campbell says you need to be careful if you Google Red Rabbit.
Yeah. Go down the wrong rabbit hole there.
I've never done that actually. What does that do? I'm sorry, I'm a bit naive in that regard. What is that?
Try Googling pink sock. It's probably something similar.
Yeah, you don't want to do it, Swan.
Is that something to do with menstruation or what?
No, the pink sock. Never mind.
Yeah, don't even fucking.
Listen,
Now
you
you got me curious. Now I got to do it.
now we can't. You don't want us to call you a dog, so
No, I'd rather you
we're all
not call me
wearing hats.
dog.
Hey, dog. Yo, listen, dog.
Throttles too
I'm
much.
going to see the girlfriend. I'm going to slip it into the pink sock. You know what I mean?
Oh, that pink sock. Okay, fair enough.
Throttle, you're crazy, dude. I love it, man. How are you tonight, man?
I'm doing all right, boys. I should have been working all night instead of sitting on YouTube, but
Where the hell are you? I forget. You're in Canada, obviously, but where?
I'm in Canada. That's why it only took me 2 minutes to find a toque. I am in Alberta.
Alberta, got you. Are you,
That's probably the best place in Canada to buy whiskey.
are you
Gosh.
Central Time there?
Say it again.
Are you Central Time?
Mountain.
Mountain Central Time.
Mountain Central, got you.
I'm Food Quig. It's only midnight over there. Here it's 1 o'clock.
Yep, that's about right. Well, gentlemen, I need to get me another glass of water to wash down the next whiskey I'm going to
You
pour.
need just to get a garden hose and run it from your sink underneath your bed over to the table.
Nah, too much work.
Nice calves. Nice legs. Shame about the face.
He's got a face for radio, man. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, a face for radio and a voice for books.
Quig, you should start doing like audible.com narrations of novels.
Oh yeah, read by the taxi driver
Right?
while he's driving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
DJ.
been good, Throttle? How's your New Year going?
I'm sorry. What was that?
I said, what's been good, man? How's your New Year going?
Just been working, man. We got a big job coming up in April, and I've got to get all the paperwork ready. So, which is what I should have been doing tonight, but
Did you get did you get any time off?
no. Wow. Yeah, through the boring ass New Year's, Christmas part,
Yeah.
which I don't really care for. I'm not. That holiday stuff is kind of a bit of a scam, I feel anyway. So,
All right, man.
watch Rabbits Glenmorangie 18, and I agree.
And Morangy 18. Is that Simeon? No.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the 18. Oh, yeah. Yes. Simeon, our friend Simeon, who's on here, is from Australia. We were talking earlier about the Talisker Distillers Edition, and they said something about Glenmorangie 18. As I did a review of Glenmorangie 18 a while back. So I think that's what he's talking about.
Yep.
Here's the Quigster. Quig, what's going on that shirt, man? Is that like yeah, what's the design of? I can't quite tell.
It's like a think there's a train and a waterfall and a something. I don't know.
Got it.
That's the type of shirt you wear when you don't give a shit about fashion.
That's right. And I've had it for quite some time. And I picked it up in, was it Nevada or Colorado somewhere? And it's hand painted. It's classy stuff.
Oh, it's nice. Yep.
And I still have it after all these years. It must be about 18 or 19 years since I got this shirt.
So
And
I answered Brian Campbell's question in the chat, but what I was holding up was, so a buddy of mine came and gave me, if you're on my Instagram, you'll find a picture of it's a wheelbarrow with a barrel in it.
okay.
The funny part is that the same guy that brought me the whiskey barrel, which is a Heavens Hill whiskey barrel,
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
which this isn't from a Heavens Hill. This is actually from an Alberta Premium.
Right.
But
You were
not
telling
from
me
a
that
guy that-
earlier. Yeah.
He got it from a guy that imports barrels. Like there's more barrels in Kentucky than there is people.
I believe that.
The picture you'll find on Instagram, the wheelbarrow, he repaired and built this real wheelbarrow just for something to do, and then left it in my backyard. And then he got hired by this guy to take some wine barrels and make them into a chest. Very, very nice looking stuff. He's a very good handyman. And he brought me 2 mason jars. One he brought that was only like a little less than half full, and the other one was full. They were both the same juice. That juice that's right in here. And before he left, he changed his mind and said, "Here, you can have both of them." And I swear, when I opened up that mason jar, I'm like, "Woo, what the hell's in this, man?" I couldn't wait to try it. And that's all it is. It's swish.
Great.
Brian, you highlight names by typing in the @ and then you type in either rabbit in red. As soon as you start in RAB, it should just pop up as one of your choices. If you type in mine, Whiskey Throttle, you'll get.
For once, the Quig can leave, and it's not just dead air.
Yeah.
And Sergey says, watched Rabbits, Glenmorangie 18, and I agree, Simeon has something. And Brian Campbell, new comments. More okay. I'm behind here. Throttle talking about using distilled water, and then he showed his glass of it, and it was colored. Ooh.
So, Food Quig, I'm gonna send you a message right now.
All right.
In the chat. Just a hello. Now, when you see my comment, is your name not highlighted in orange?
Where am I supposed to find this? Sorry.
Right in the chat.
Oh, in the chat.
Oh, if you're on StreamYard, you probably don't get that.
No, it just says Food Quig hello.
So here's the difference. I open up a second tab on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm watching us in YouTube. I
Okay.
mute that so you don't get the feedback. And then I go to the, excuse me, guys. I go to the 3 dots, and it'll say pop out chat. And I pop out the chat, and then I split the screen.
Oh,
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I find it's I like to watch our video live because it lets us interact, but there's a little bit of a lag for the people watching it on the YouTube channel. But it also keeps you in the chat a little bit less lag too, right?
oh well, I don't know. It seems to work okay here.
But when you pop up the chat on the YouTube, pardon me, that chip went down the wrong way. I better wash it down with some Alberta Premium Swish.
Good idea.
Dude, you don't want to be too reckless with it, man. It's probably the right move.
Yeah, I don't want to die while I'm on the Food Quid channel.
Okay.
You wouldn't know where to send the ambulance.
No, man. You're in Alberta, dude. You might as well be in Guadalajara.
Well, it's minus 20 here right now, or let me check the weather here. Let me see.
Man, here in Philly, it is like crazy warm. I don't know what the deal is.
It's minus 22 Celsius.
Oh, fun.
Anybody want to do the math for Rabbit and Red?
What, double it and add 30, right? So
Mm,
minus 22, double it, so minus 44 and add 30, so minus 14.
This is a geologist doing math for you.
that's cold, man.
That's your answer right there. That's cold.
It's what you guys would call 72 Fahrenheit.
It ain't 72 Fahrenheit there.
Yes, it is.
72 Fahrenheit's warmer than it is here.
Oh, pardon me. Let me.
That's like freaking tropical, man.
No,
I don't think that's right. But maybe.
Try again, Dan.
I'll fix it. It's minus 7.6.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What's going on in the chat?
Is that all?
Good evening.
In Fahrenheit.
Morning, gents. Bayou. What's up, Bayou?
I just know double it and add 30 because I watched Bob and Doug 40 years ago. And they said double it and add 30. So that's what I've been doing ever since.
Yeah, there's some formula for it. I don't remember. We had to learn it in school, but
Yeah.
You just tell Trump that if he wants to look smart, he'd change the U.S. to the metric.
oh man, he's not going to do that.
Okay, we got more.
He's going to invent his own measurement system and say this is the way things should be, and it'll be like the size of his hair or something.
DJ11 is saying Quig doesn't need his name highlighted. He just reads them all.
Yes, he does.
That's all great stuff. We'll be looking into it, says Brian Campbell. Sergey says,
Quick.
am Amir of the desert. I fly, come run through you to ascend the nighttime brings the camel, and I've come to rock you a makes noises. What?
What?
I don't know. Sergey's writing some interesting stuff here.
What was that?
I don't know. It's the result of a mental illness or something. I couldn't tell you.
Ludwig, AM, Amir of the desert, I fly. Come run through you to ascend into the nighttime. I bring the camels, and I have come to rock you. I think that if he's a translator.
Is that a
Yeah, that's what I thought too. This didn't make any sense to me.
I think his translator has failed.
Bayou Dream says multiply by 9, then divide by 5, then add 32. Oh,
30.
wow.
That works.
Somebody's being a smart ass, or maybe he's right. Yeah, who knows?
No, he's not wrong, but basically you can just, on almost every smartphone is a converter. Just convert it.
Yeah, well, I haven't figured that part of my smartphone out yet. I just know how to watch YouTube on it.
What do you have? What type of phone?
It's a Samsung 5 something. I don't know.
Okay, so talk to whatever bitch you have in that phone. What's
No,
her
I
name?
don't talk to bitches. No, sorry. Siri on this computer.
Listen,
I've had this computer for 6 years. I do not talk to Siri. Sorry.
Wow. Oh, Siri. I thought you were. Never mind.
It's 86 in Australia, says Simeon. And good idea, says Brian Campbell. Whatever. Oh, you said that to Brian Campbell. Okay. Just goes to show math and whiskey don't mix. Amen. I'll drink to that, Slancheva.
Yep.
Shit, this is empty.
So, Rabbit, how do you like having your own channel now and doing stuff?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun, dude. Like I haven't put a lot of thought about where it's going. I've just been kind of doing it because just keep doing it. I never think about what I'm doing. Yeah, man, it's just been a lot of fun. Like originally I had somebody ask me this earlier, like the name. I was originally going to do a horror movie review channel because I'm into horror movies, which is what the name reference, the Rabbit in Red thing is from a horror movie.
Right.
And yeah, man, I just, I started doing the whiskey thing and I just really enjoy it. And I enjoy talking to everybody and doing the chats and it's just been fun. So yeah, man, it's been a good time.
I thought you were referring to that Bugs Bunny cartoon where he does the Red Riding Hood thing.
Oh, no.
Red,
A reference.
red.
Wild, dude.
No, I've been missing out on what's been going on here. Where was I? Math and whiskey. Okay, great. Sake69 says 10 a.m. in Finland, early dram, lot 40 rye. Fantastic. Brian
Which one?
Campbell says, did the highlight work for me because it didn't show on my end? It doesn't work here either. And somebody's saying, Biodrams is saying Fahrenheit is equal to centigrade times 9/5 plus 32. Great. Okay. Chris, Fred, there's a new name I don't remember. Temperature conversions don't work as well in negative numbers. Negative 40 is equal to negative 40 in both. That is correct. Oh, yeah, doubling it and adding 30 wouldn't really work that well because you'd be 10 off, wouldn't you? Okay, Sergey saying to Foodquig, come to my tent. I'm gonna. Oh, no, you're not.
Wait, what?
That's not cool, man. That's just not cool, Sergey. I don't know where. What have you had to drink, my friend?
Where is it? I got to see this. What happened?
It says, come to my tent. I'm going to circumcise you.
Dude, Sergey is out of his mind.
Yeah, well,
I've seen him on other lives. No offense, Sergey, but I've seen you on some other live streams, and you got some weird shit to say, man. I'm just gonna say it.
He's had a lot to drink, I think.
You're a strange bugger.
Sorry, I'm a math guy. If someone asks for a formula, I probably know it. Okay, cool.
Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so if he knows the formulas, then what is the formula for ABV, alcohol by volume? The original one, because we know that our friends down in the United States like easy math.
And they like proof too.
Yes, so that's where it comes from, though, right?
Benor is saying good night, guys. Good night, Benor. DJ11 is saying it's never a bad thing understanding math. Okay.
It isn't.
Yeah.
We use it all the time, even when you don't think you are.
Thank you for the. Excuse me, I got to get my other glasses. These ones are shit.
Yeah. ABV equals OG.
I'm digging Quig's shirt, man. I'm trying to. It's like mesmerizing all the different things happening.
Oh yeah. Now maybe I can read better.
You gotta. Honest to God, I'm gonna come out there one day and I'm gonna bring you a cheap ass 32-inch monitor that you attach to your computer. It won't change anything for you. You can split it, or you can use two screens or one. Doesn't matter. And then you won't have to do this to look. And I wear progressives as well. It's my first year. I guess it's my second year now.
I've been wearing them for 5 years now.
Yeah. I've only just been wearing them.
And Barry is saying, thank you for the something and Jay to the chat the other day. Night at Benner says DJ11 and Whiskey Throat. Oh, you said something too. Yeah. I'm so far behind.
I can respond and chat with you guys at the same time, man.
Oh, you're a better man than I am, that's for sure.
Oh, I'm not a better man than you. I just use computers more often, I guess.
You even say sexy there.
Yeah, because of the comment about Jessica Rabbit.
Oh, Jessica Rabbit. Oh, there you go.
It's the problem is that when you're behind that far, what happens is you lose the context while you're reading, because it happens to me too, because
I do it all the time. Yeah.
I'm like, what in the hell was that comment about? It was like some sentence or something you said like 10 minutes before we get to it. Right. And so then you're like,
okay.
Are you texting your girlfriend there, Rabbit?
Yeah, I just got a message.
She's like, get off of there and come to bed.
Sergey says, pull steamroller rolling through my head, said attached to the loco power up coal through the system out the right, said you're in. I think Sergey is due for.
Say that again? What?
Sergey is really way out. He's just.
Hey, Fretless is in. How you doing, Fretless?
Fretless is here too. Fantastic.
Either Sergey is either joking or he is using a translator that cannot keep up.
Whatever. It's just wild. I need a drink. That's what I need.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
What to drink?
Well, I'm gonna follow your lead. What are you drinking? Whiskey?
I'm drinking whiskey. Yep. I am drinking Swish. I got probably a quarter of an ounce in there.
How is it?
It's good, actually. I'm still impressed by it. I had it. I took it with me to Toronto. I took some samples for Jeremy from Sipper Social Club and for Rob, Whiskey in the Six.
Oh, nice.
But I forgot what it was, and I guessed that it was actually a compass box. And then the girlfriend was over at the house looking after it for me, and I got her to take a picture of the bottle. But it wasn't until after that I realized what it was.
Here's what I'm gonna pour.
Oh, nice.
I just had that last night at my buddy's machine shop.
And I've got another bottle in reserve too.
That's a serious pour right there.
Yeah, it is.
Jay Fretless has been so long since I've seen a Quig live stream. Well, here it is.
Yeah.
Mario Dram says, I think he's just stringing together random words now. Oh, you're talking about Sergey? I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
He's
Like Google Translator gone wrong.
I don't know. Like, he's like a computer on the fritz or something.
Beneath a black sky, all life will end. Infinite winter, eternal darkness. Thunder cracks the silence, emptiness above us. Only black, frozen, stiff. Nothing remains. Wow, that is so deep.
Thank you, Brian.
What? Brian, what is that? Oh, that's not Brian.
That's Sergey.
No. Brian just subbed to us.
I'm still trying to decide what region to start in tonight.
Oh, I see what's going on.
Make up my mind for my next pour. Compass
Sergey,
Box
what is this?
Monster or Highland Park 12.
Here's Brian.
What would you prefer, Peat Monster or Highland Park 12?
Highland Park 12.
Yeah, that sounds okay. Sure.
Highland Park 12 was. I did a video a while back. It was like that top 5 go back to whiskeys. I think that was my number one.
This is still the old one where the
I just did a comparison. I don't know, Cook, did you see it? I just did a. Have you ever had the Highland Park 12, the Viking Honor, the newer one or whatever?
No, I had the older one.
Yeah, apparently, like some people think there's a difference. I did a little comparison video on it.
And Brian Campbell subscribed to Throttle and Rabbit. Fantastic.
Excellent. I don't know, Brian. I appreciate that, but I don't do reviews.
No, but you do your live streams at times.
Yeah, Throttle. You do some live streams, right? Do you still go on with? You still do a couple of them, right?
And I've done. I trying to, and I'll try to do more. And of course, this week or next week is I guess the beginning of this Sunday is our whiskey festival on Wednesday, and then on Instagram, I'm probably going to do something live on the YouTube channel. But a buddy of mine, we're all going to do a tasting with it's called Rare Drams. It's Morrison and Mackay Independent.
Oh, yeah.
So actually, I have some of their bottles here. They gave me the bottles. I forgot. I was doing just for a photo shoot type of thing. So look how dark that is, and we're right underneath my light.
Wow.
So they call this black gold.
Mm-hmm.
It's put out by Carnmore. But look at that. Look how dark that is, man.
Oh, okay, what's the distillery on that?
Ben Rennes.
Ben Rennes. Interesting.
1995. Ben Rennes. Bottled in 2019. Only 234 bottles.
Cool.
Out here, it's about 300. Look at it. I mean, I'm getting a light right through it. And look how dark it is, eh?
You know what? That's as dark as the Cavalan Sherry Solist.
Yeah, but a little older, eh?
Well, yeah, of course it's older.
This is a sherry bomb. It's a sherry hogshead.
Oh, goodness.
And it's at cask strength. So cask strength on this is 48.8%.
The reason we were laughing is because we talked about Sherry Solist earlier on Rabbit's channel.
Yeah.
And everyone was saying it's shite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, I'm not a big
opinion on that.
I have a very old
I've never had any of them, so I don't know. But
Cavalan. Here's one for you from Carnmore. So the Carnmores, they've redone their bottle label and they've redone their box. They have a really tight, small box now.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what I said. Where's this? This is a peated Bunnahabhain, but
Yeah.
it's called Stawa Isha. I don't know where that's from. I know nothing about it yet. I haven't even tried it yet.
I'm about to crack this open, I think.
Widow Jane. I don't think I've ever seen a bottle up here of Widow Jane.
I've never heard of that.
So they buy. I mean, it's a small distillery in New York City, and they do bourbon. This is a 12-year American oak, pure limestone mineral water. Apparently, that's their thing. Yeah, I just grabbed this today. It's a store pick. I'm thinking I might open it.
So
Why not?
what the hell?
Simeon is saying there's no difference from the Highland Parks. I have on 2 occasions done a head-to-head and could not find anything different that stood out. Well, that's great. So you buy the cheapest one.
The only thing you're going to get on it.
So you buy the cheapest one and away you go.
Have you had the Magnus?
Yes, I kind of like it. The Magnus, I had a bottle of Valkyrie and I had a bottle of Magnus. And I went through 2 bottles of Magnus in the same time I went through 1 bottle of Valkyrie because the Valkyrie was not really that good.
I never had the Valkyrie.
But the Valkenut or the Valkenut is better.
Bust a nut? What?
Valkenut. Simeon saying, okay, we said that already. Sergey, what's Sergey have to say now at Foodquig? He says, look to the sky, it's turning black. No sun shining, light day turns to night. Emptiness above us, only black hollow horizon, no sun rising. You know what? I've suffered from seasonal affective disorder, and that describes it exactly.
That sounds like the worst thing that's happened to me on a daily basis.
And
Right?
DJ11 says to you, Rabbit, you didn't think there was a difference between HP12 and Valkyrie? Question mark.
No, I've never had Valkyrie, so I don't know.
Oh, so no, of course. Brian Campbell says, oh, well, I'll check in and out, but it's always cool to see what others think of things happening in life at Whiskey Throttle and at Rabbit and Red, but not at Foodquig. Oh, well, what do you know?
Because he just subbed to us, and my comment was, I don't do
Right.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Brian, man. Thanks for swinging by. I'm sure. Well, Throttle doesn't do reviews, but I do. So I'll appreciate your input. And
I will give you my opinion. I'm not an influencer. I'm an opinionator.
And DJ11 says, New York City, get a rope.
So
Rope?
is that Widow Jane? Is it sourced?
Yeah, it's sourced.
It's MGP, right?
Yeah, this is completely MGP, which is probably why it's going to be amazing.
Which means that it's not bad at all. MGP is great.
Yeah, I don't know. People got weird opinions on MGP. I think it's
Well, as long as they're honest about it, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, they are. I mean, it says right here on the back, Indiana bourbon bottled by Widow Jane Distillery, Brooklyn, New York. But it says Indiana bourbon right on it. So I'm assuming it's barely, yeah.
And
There's their own thing to it.
MGP used to be part of the Canadian whiskey making concern known as, let me get it right, Seagram's.
Is that so?
They used to be Seagram's, yeah.
You do a little history, and you'll find out that Seagram's and all those guys ended up. Well, one of the sons that was in charge, and it has to do with Crown Royal and stuff as well, wanted to get into movies, and they ended up selling Seagram's to Diageo, and he went bankrupt in the movies. And
he pissed it all away in the movies.
Yeah, and then ended up having to sell his Diageo as well, right? And they really only wanted. They didn't selling Crown Royal, and Diageo only wanted Crown Royal for the shape of the bottle. They didn't give a care about the juice because they'll make the juice whatever way they want, right?
Yeah, I mean the Widow Jane thing, they're not. They're sourcing it. It's MGP juice. They just do their own, aging. I've never had any of it, but I'm part of the Philadelphia Whiskey Society and South Jersey Bourbon Drinkers, and people were mentioning one of the stores we get a discount at. They were like, this 12-year-old Widow Jane, it's a store pick. Like, check it out. we've all had it. It's amazing. So I grabbed a bottle of it. I said that with it. So we'll see what's up with it. What can I say? It'll probably be good. I trust those guys implicitly with their whiskey opinions. So
yeah, DJ11. I remember the sauce commercials. Yeah.
I mean, 12-year, like bourbon for me, anything usually past a 12-year or even depending, like, I don't know, anything past 12 to 13, 14 years usually is just over oaked and not good, in my opinion. I think premium aged bourbons are like some of the worst buys in whiskey, but that's just me. These 20-year-old, 23-year-olds, because like the climate's different, man. So like all they're doing is watering it down. It's just oaky as hell. It's super dry. It's just not my favorite thing. So I don't mess around with really aged bourbons. I think that 12-year, 8 to 12-year, maybe even 13, 14 years is probably about as old as I want to get with the bourbon.
Yeah, 12 years about the top.
Yeah.
The Elijah Craig 12, before they took the age statement off it, that was just fantastic stuff.
Well, the barrel proof, I think, is still 12 years.
Yeah, the barrel proof is 12 years old, but I can't get barrel proof here.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to send you a sample, so we'll be good.
Oh, it's fabulous.
I got it all set up for you right here, brother.
Yeah, and I got 5 bottles for you, my friend.
Yeah, man, we're going to do it.
Right, like so. Here we are.
But I'll tell you, man, I've had the Elijah Craig 18 and the Elijah Craig 23, and I thought they were both incredibly underwhelming. It's just oaky. It's just overly oaky. It's tannic. It's dry. I just don't get the hype on it. I think it's like people want it to be good, so they just don't want to say it's not. But man,
for which ones?
Just like heavily aged bourbons.
What's that you got there, Daniel? 20-year-old Elijah Craig.
Here's the thing, like it's not
I know,
bad.
that's what I've heard. Everyone says it's just too much oak.
So you haven't opened it yet, and you just keep it.
What? It's open.
It is it?
Nah, I'm not gonna.
No. But you can flip it. Make some money. Oh, yeah. I just finished one of those 2 weeks ago.
But I like this. This is like the Mustang of bourbons.
That's the perfect.
Oh yeah. That's the bee's knees right there, man.
I wish they still made it.
Yeah, so do I. I wish they still made it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Show off. Why don't you? I have an unopened bottle of that. Only one though.
No, I finished my last one a couple weeks ago.
Well, it sucks to be you.
Yeah, but I got so many other things that I'm not going to really suffer.
Well, that's the thing people need to remember. Everybody's panicking because they hear, this new limited release is coming out and all this crap, and you got to go buy it and so on, right?
Well, you got to. Yeah, so what? I've just finished one of those. It's not as good as the 12-year-old.
No, it's not, but neither is the new one. It's still better than the new one.
The new one I haven't tried yet, but I still have a full one.
I haven't tried the Widow Jane, Brian. Nope. I don't even think we get it up here. Or haven't. We have one store that probably gets stuff in like that, and I usually skip them because they're the more highly expensive store.
That's the thing. There was somebody doing bourbons and talking about the best bourbons of the year. I think it was Mash and Drum.
Who?
The Mash and Drum. You know Jason C?
Yeah,
no. I don't
He
know.
did what?
I'll have to check it out.
Anyway, Jason C, the Mash and Drum, he did a series of the best bourbons. And he pulled out 13 different bourbons and which category of bourbon, what type of bourbon. And he pulled out all these 13 different bourbons. And I commented, I've never seen any of those anywhere.
Yeah.
And his answer was, well, you're the second one to mention that.
Yeah, well, it's the same as a lot of like they get
because we can't get that here.
We don't, but they get Canadian whiskey that we don't get either. They
Oh,
get
oh,
certain
yeah, I know,
oils that you've never
but-
seen in the States.
But Daniel, have you tried any of those Canadian whiskeys that we can't get?
Yes.
They suck.
Yeah, I don't care. I didn't say I like them.
They can have as many as that we can't get as they want.
Here, I bet you never tried that one.
Rumble, Balcones. Okay, Texas. I've never tried any Texas whiskey.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is.
This is not even whiskey, actually. It's a spirit.
Okay, so it's not old enough.
It's not about the age, it's about what it's made with. It's a Texas wildflower.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Just different stuff. I don't know. I got some weird stuff. I don't know. I don't know if have you ever seen this one?
Uh-oh, here we go. Knob Creek, Cast Strength Rye Whiskey. Cast Strength Rye. I had a Knob Creek Rye, but it was not Cast Strength, and that was a couple years
What
back.
did you just pour?
Huh?
Barreled in 2009.
Oh, shit, that's the one, yeah.
I gotta go take a quick. I'll be back, gentlemen.
All right.
You do that.
I just asked Quig if he saw this, and what did you say? No, but you just poured it, you knucklehead.
Yeah, well, okay, I'm not perfect.
I know you're not. Neither am I. But I thought you poured it like you were like, hey, I'm going to pour this like we'd never seen it before. Don't make me come all the way out there. Here's one, not for sale.
Okay,
Maker's Mark 2-year-old.
I see.
Yeah. I don't know. I got stuff. That's all I know is I got stuff.
I know you got lots of stuff. You got a lot more stuff than I do.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have that many. Well, I might have that many tubes. They're all in a garbage bag, though.
Those are ex whiskeys. Those are whiskeys that are of the past. The ones behind me.
You
What I
mentioned
have now is
earlier
nothing-
you have a Legent bourbon. Is it any good? It is better than any of the other Jim Beams. Yes.
The Legion. Yeah, I have that.
Like
I have
this?
not opened it yet, but I have it. I have one. It's right down there.
This one?
Yeah, I have it. I have not opened it yet, but I have
This has got two guys on here. A Bull Kentucky Bourbon by Fred Noe, and then blended and refined by Chief Blender Shinju Fukuyuko or something.
Yeah.
So what people don't realize is that the name Jim Beam is now known as Beam Suntory
It's been Beam Suntory for quite a while now.
for a few years. Yeah. Suntory bought them, and they were smart enough that they kept the name Beam Suntory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I ended up with 2 of those bottles somehow.
DJ11 says fucking Quig. Yes, that one I have, says Brian Campbell. Okay, Quig, you mentioned earlier you have a Legion bourbon. Is it any good? I have seen it a lot around my local liquor stores. I haven't opened it yet. It's going to be a while, Simeon, before I open that Allegiant, because I've got so many other whiskeys that I have not opened before that I bought before it, and so on. There's Rabbit in Red struggling to maybe get back on. Let's look at him. There he is.
Hello. Sorry, I don't know what was going on with this thing.
I don't know. You went.
I think instead of just hitting mute or yourself, you hit stop cam, will shut you right off.
Something like that. Anyway, you looked washed out, and so I thought I'd add you back on.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, you're gone again. Look at that.
Stop screwing around.
Let's put him on again. He's on again. There we are.
On again, off again.
What's going on here?
I don't know. Don't do whatever you did again.
Brian, I do like to
touch anything because it seems like every time I touch that button here, I was just trying to adjust the volume. I think.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, I think my volume or my mouse was being goofy. Oh, so I'm on the bottom now. Okay.
Yeah, but we can switch that. He can drag you wherever he wants.
And Brian Campbell is asking, do you like the Legion? I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
I liked it.
I
I
haven't.
tried it before I bought it.
I will try it eventually, and it will be a surprise, whatever it's going to be.
Ronald, have you ever had this Pike Creek 10-year rum cask finish?
I believe so, sir.
He probably has 10 of them sitting right behind him.
Oh, does he?
Well, I put all my Canadian whiskeys down here.
Yeah, bottom shelf. There you go.
Well, I didn't have that many of them when I first started out here. Man, I moved this. I haven't seen stuff behind here in a long time.
Ah, there you go. To be honest, he's gone now. Wait,
Who's gone?
there, he's back again. No, he's gone again. No, he's back again. Why can't I add him?
What's going on here?
I don't know. You keep disappearing.
I feel like I can see you guys. JP Wisers.
Which one? Oh, the dissertation. Yeah. Okay.
What's going on in our chat here?
You are now the meat in the whiskey sandwich.
Okay.
Who is?
I don't know. I've only had the Pike Creek port cask. I like Pike Creek. It's good.
Pike Creek is good. The port cask is the only one I haven't had.
Oh, there's a port cask?
That was the one that came out before the rum cask, the one that you have.
Oh, I got it.
That was the early one that was before I discovered Pike Creek. I haven't seen it since.
Here's a whiskey from Hood River, Oregon,
Uh-oh.
but it is called. Can you see that?
1910?
1910 Canadian rye.
And it's from Hood River, Oregon?
Yeah, well, because they sourced it from most likely Alberta, right?
Right. So is it 100% rye? If so, it's probably from Alberta Distillery.
It just says 100% Canadian rye whiskey. So that's probably is if it's from Alberta.
Probably from Alberta Distilleries in Calgary, yeah.
But there are some terrible ones that certain bars will carry that are, it'll say Canadian whiskey on it and it's in a plastic bottle. It's what they put in their well.
Yeah, Brian Campbell, it is Canadian. Yeah, it says Canadian whiskey on it. These guys can give you the definition of Canadian whiskey because it's hard to define.
Well, that's it. I mean, it has to be aged for like 3 years, but
It's got to be from Canada, and basically you can add whatever you want to it.
what they do is they will distill the corn, the rye, the barley, the wheat separately, and then blend the liquids.
Yeah.
Whereas in American whiskey, typically, or bourbon, they make a mash, right? So they grind the different grains together, and then they make a beer first, just like you do in Scotland.
Yeah.
Right. Single malt means single is one word. There should be a comma after every word. A lot of people don't know that.
DJ11 is asking, is JP Wiser's good or just the older ones that are better?
No, there's good ones. The newest, it's 23-year-old stuff.
Yeah.
Cask strength. That's great.
Even the 15 is good.
Yep.
I like that one. It doesn't have to be that old to be great.
No.
And I remember my first whiskey that I got off on was the 10-year-old deluxe back in the day. That was the first bottle of whiskey I bought was a Wiser's Deluxe 10-year-old. Fabulous stuff.
Wiser's
That was back in the day when you could drink and drive, though, right?
That's right. In fact, yes. But it was good stuff back then, and I know they took the age statement off it now, but it's okay now. It was better back then. And Pike Creek is Canadian. Oh, very much so, Brian. And John Dornall is saying Sergei is crazy. Yes, okay, we all know that.
Yeah, I'll say.
So, 2002, Coca-Cola acquired the line of Seagram's mixers.
Oh, great.
Technically, it's owned by Coca-Cola.
Yeah, they own half the planet.
Sure they do.
But there's no Seagrams anymore, really, to speak of.
I'll buy it for you right tomorrow. I'll go right there. It'll be on the bottom shelf of almost every single liquor store I walk into.
Seagram VO?
Yeah, Seagram
Yes.
for sure. Seagram 7 too.
I'll even send you a bottle of Black Velvet right beside it.
Black Velvet isn't Seagram, though.
I didn't say that it was, but they'll be
No, I
right
can get
beside
Black
each other.
Velvet too, no problem.
There you go.
What I'm trying to get, though, and I've been trying to get it for a while, is in terms of bottom shelf cheap stuff. I'm trying to remember the name of it now. This is terrible. It would be Saint Leger.
Bayou Drams. Oh, you guys are on a little bit of a delay. That was weird.
Going to pick up a new bottle soon. Want something from either Springbank or Auchentoshan. Any recommendations? Those are totally the other opposite ends of the spectrum there.
They really are. If you're gonna go
Exactly what I just typed.
if you're gonna go Springbank 15 or Springbank 12 cast strength.
Well, you could also just go Springbank 10, which is what they kind of base all their stuff on. I have an interview with their former ambassador.
Oh,
He's now working for Deanston, Ronan Curry.
yeah, Brian Campbell. This rum finish on the Pike Creek is actually quite interesting. I almost thought this was just rum aged, not rum finished, because it's quite rummy, but it's good. You interviewed the guy from Springbank Throttle.
I was in Springbank last in October 2018. We went to Springbank and why am I going to forget the name of it now? They're like a 5-minute walk from each other. They're owned by the same guy.
What, Glen Gyle and Springbank and Glen Scotia?
Glen Gyle.
There you go.
The one where you look through and it's like a church.
Kilkerran.
Kilkerran. I actually stood and looked through the wall that has the bars in it that looks at the church steeple that's on their bottles. Yeah. So, yeah, there's an interview with Ronan Curry, who now works for Deanston, but it's very interesting and it was phenomenal. It is so historical, that one, right? So Hazelburn and Springbank, they're done in the same place.
Same with Longrow, right?
Same what?
Same with Longrow.
Yeah, they're all done in the same place. It's the same crew, same staff. They'll shut down and only makes, one type for a period of time. I'll have to post all my stuff with that one day here.
That'd be awesome. I'd love to see that. On that note, I got to sign off for the night, gents. It is approaching the 4 a.m. hour here on the East Coast. So I will hand things over to you early birds who are still up and at 'em in these early hours over on the Canadian side of things.
Well, I'm glad you are still around, buddy.
You too, man.
Thanks for the entertaining evening there.
Back at you, Fuquig.
Thank you very much.
I'll hit you up on email to finish up our plans for swapping samples, and we'll catch up soon.
Very good.
Everybody tonight, man. Thanks for everybody out. We'll see you later.
Take care, bud.
Okay, and we've got Chris Wren saying Golden Wedding. Yeah, that's a good cheap dram.
I think he was trying to keep up with your when you were talking about that one. You were trying to remember the name, Bottom Shelf.
Oh, right. Golden Wedding would work. The Bottom Shelf I was thinking of was, what was it? Was it Canadian at all? I forget.
I don't know, buddy.
Okay, Canada Dry Hands. That's a new name. What should be my first cast strength bottle? That's a tough question. What do you think, Dan?
First cast strength bottle.
I would say start with 40% and work your way up slowly.
Well, they might be at that already. Who was it that asked that? I didn't see the comment.
The name says Canada Dry Hands.
This will be my first cast strength bottle. Well, you could try lot 40. Depends how much you want to spend. Cast strengths tend to be a little higher in price.
That's true.
You know, I mean, lot 40, where you sell it for under $90 out here. It's probably $85 cheapest price you'll find. I don't know if I'd start with that one if you've never had any before, because it's uniquely different now.
And DJ11 says, but it's the Springbank 8 that seems to be all the rage right now. That's probably the sherry cask one that is being
maybe
tried out in England by people like the Whiskey Friend.
Yeah, Quig and Whiskey Jason was over there. I was thinking about going over and just landing in London this time and traveling.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Well, what I'd probably like to do is actually land in Glasgow, go up to Inverness and rent a motorcycle and ride all the way up to the Isle of Skye and then make my visits all the way back down.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
And Brian Campbell says, Alberta Premium is getting a lot of talk right now. Thanks for all the good information, learning new.
If you get a cast strength Alberta Premium.
Yeah, the cast strength and the 20-year-old. I haven't opened them yet, but I have them here.
Do not open them. Don't compare them together back.
Oh, no. I'm not planning on doing
it.
That.
You will be unhappy with the 20-year-old if you do it back to back.
They're going to be different animals altogether. I know that.
Yeah.
They will be tried separately.
Yeah, totally separate. But that I got a buddy, he's going to go buy a case after he tried it. He's like, that the cast strength is phenomenal, he said.
Yeah, I hear they're both really good.
They are.
Oops, never mind. It was the Kilkerran 8, not the Springbank. Yeah,
the Kilkerran cast strength, but that's totally different demon than the average Springbank, right?
No, I had that Kilkerran 8. I think I was the first in the world to review it when I was at Milroy's in Soho.
Yeah, could have been.
Yeah, I was there with Jason Whiskey Wise and Jez Batty and a few other people. It was fun. Okay, DJ11 says, cheers, Rabbit. John says, later at Rabbit, Red Whiskey Reviews, great fun tonight. Dig your channel. Okay. DJ11, Glendronach. Oh, where did we go? Glendronach. Okay. Alberta Premium Cast Strength in bold letters, says Chris Wen. Wow, someday I hope I can visit those places just like when Quig went over and visited Whiskey Jason. Yeah, that was a good time.
Candy. Sorry, buddy. Canada Dry Hands, where are you located in? If you can't find you've got regular lot 40, which is very good. I like it, actually. I mean, I think I might like it better than the new cast strength, but
the cast strength is available or was available only in Canada. It's probably sold out by now.
I would assume that Canada Dry Hands is in Canada, but Simeon, I have not. I don't even know if I have a Glen Scotia here. Let me see. God damn, I gotta do some organizing. Eh? I do have a Glen Scotia, but it's only a 10-year-old. Now I ended up. Oh no, I have a 20-year-old as well. Oddly enough, glad he mentioned them because I've never even looked at them. They're old bottles too. They're old. The old tubes. I don't think they put them in these anymore.
Oh no.
Yep.
No, I've never seen those.
Nouveau-Brunswick, the only bilingual province in Canada.
The only truly bilingual besides Ontario.
Ontario is not bilingual, huh?
Oh, you go to the north of the Ontario,
they
the Francais.
Yeah, they may have only French, but they do not have where you have to have a stop sign that says stop and arrête.
What about the Manitoba? Huh?
Manitoba is not bilingual. Only Nouveau Brunswick is bilingual. Don't make me come out there, you French frog fried mother.
Unless you go to the Saint Boniface, it's all French, huh?
It might be all French, but it is not a bilingual province. Huh?
Because it does not have a red on the stop sign.
It's absolutely. They don't. Seriously, man.
I know they don't. I
Don't make
know.
me come over there.
No, you even go to France and it will say STOP in France.
Who cares? They don't even need a word on it. It's a freaking 8-sided red sign. Everybody should know what it means.
They should, yes.
I am from Canada. Eh? I was born in one province and grew up in another one, and now I live in a different one. I'm all over, huh?
And when you have 4 of them, that's the red 8-sided signs. When you have 4 of them in Victoria, you have confusion.
Yeah, well, don't take much.
Uh,
I drove in. I was in Ontario for 2 months. I tell you something. I had no problem driving out there. You put your signal light on out there, and people actually let you in.
no, that's rare.
Yeah. Well, or let's put it this way: they don't maybe let you in, but they expect you to get in front of them if they see a signal light. I never had one person honk the horn or cut me off, like speed up so I couldn't get in. Not once.
Well, that's good.
And
Over
I'm
here, John Bornall says, do you stream with Rabbit and Throttle a lot? Sometimes. I guess we're doing it tonight.
not a lot, but enough.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Simeon says, any of you guys tried Glen Scotia 15? Got a bottle a couple months ago due to the reviews and have let it open up, but I don't like it one bit. It has a very strong, spirity nose and overwhelms everything. Oh, that's too bad. Which one is that?
That's the first pike I ever got. It's a 10-year-old and aged in port barrels.
Oh man, I haven't never tried that one. I'd love to.
Well, it might happen one day. I don't know why you never come to Alberta.
Oh, maybe I'll have to make a trip sometime.
Come to Alberta, bring your camera. We'll hook you up with several different local distilleries. You can go in there and wax poet with them.
Yeah.
Wow, you kids are up late. Yeah, well, whatever, Jeremy. Okay. You're up late too. It's like 4:00 in the morning where you are. Explain that one. Did you have to get up out of bed and take a pee?
Jeremy's on here?
Yeah. Just.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Kelly Coleman says, "Evening, Quig." Hi, Kelly. And we got we got enough people here. We got 19 people watching at this late time. My goodness. Vancouver, BC is expensive. No, yes, very much so. Thank you very much.
Tell me a place out here that's not expensive in Canada.
Yeah, that's for sure. The Royals are moving to Canada. I heard some story about that. Who cares?
Well, I don't know why they're making a real big deal of it in Europe.
Yeah, well, I don't see the whatever. They're just people, you know.
Yeah, they're just whatever. They want to move somewhere that's where they get less harassment. Maybe he's a man. He's making a decision for his family. Why not?
Sure. In Australia, we don't get the rum finished Pike Creek, only the port finish. You still have the port finish? Oh man, I wish I could get that. We don't have the port
I'm
finish.
moving to Texas, Kelly.
They haven't made this stuff for years. Texas has low cost of living in many places. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I got a plan. I'm going to work another 9 more years. And when I finished working, I'm going to get myself a little motorhome and then go wherever I want to go.
There you go. Not a bad plan at all. Maybe I should do that.
I'm going to spend a lot of time in Alberta where I can get whiskey cheaply.
You make me laugh.
That's part of the plan. The rest of the time, I'll be in Mexico in winter where it's cheap to get canned goods, you know. That's about it, really. I think I need to get myself another glass of water because this one's empty, and I need to stay very hydrated when I'm drinking this stuff here.
Well, don't go unnecessarily because I think it's time for me to go to bed or I won't get any work done tomorrow.
Oh, I don't have to be to work until 6 o'clock in the evening tomorrow.
Oh, well.
So I'm going to take a nap at night and wake up in the morning, take a nap in the afternoon, and then I'll be good for work.
You're a good man.
Well, let me get some water. I'll be right back.
All right. You get some water and then I'll say goodbye.
Yeah, just a second here.
He just wants to show us those pasty white calves again. That's all. Oh. Pardon me, gentlemen. I really shouldn't have let myself get distracted with all these chats. Giving me a big new list to try and hunt for. Oh man, the list will never get smaller, Brian. That's the one thing we have to remember, that really there's always another whiskey. You know, just because you didn't get this one that they said was so great or somebody reviewed and gave it, there's just another whiskey. And at some point, you know, we can go all we want and get fancy glasses that we're told is what you need and this and that, or you can just pour it in a tumbler and sit back and enjoy it. You don't need to be analyzing it all the time, you know. Just be with your whiskey, man.
Okay.
That's what he says.
You should distill your own whiskey, Quig. Well, I've done some blending. You know, I've got like 12 Infinity bottles going. So I don't distill, but I do some Infinity. Man, you guys giving me big new list to try and hunt for at Quig and at Throttle. Canine Nick is here. My goodness. Put my sunglasses with them legs. Cheers, Jeremy, says DJ11. Sippers Social Club says 11 hey. And Bayou Dram says, nice hanging out with you guys this evening. Cheers. Cheers. So what else is going on?
Not much, buddy. I got a job I should have been getting done and focused on. I couldn't. Now I'm going to have to force myself tomorrow. I'll probably be up till the same amount of time before I have to go to work.
Oh, man.
It happens. It just happens.
I understand very well.
I get writer's block. I can't do it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's life.
Yeah, it goes on and so on. We have a few hours here and there to spend online and say hi and catch up a little bit. And that's always good.
It is, buddy. And you always get some of the cool people in the chat, except for some weirdos that type some funny stuff.
Yeah, well, nobody's been really problematic tonight.
No, you seem to
have been a little strange at times, but that's okay.
You too, Brian. You're more than welcome. I don't know if it's wisdom for me or not. It's basically just repeating verbiage that I've heard or read.
Yeah, same here. You know, you pick up little bits of information here and there, and as you go along, you sort of absorb it, and then you kind of spit it out when the time is right. And then people say, ooh, you know a lot.
Well, I mean, compared to somebody that knows nothing about a subject, sure, we know a lot. But
yes, that's true.
I would never consider myself an expert because, I mean, there's lots of guys who have not been doing this, but they've done the research. They read and find out some things, right?
The main thing is there's always something more to learn.
Yep. Always. You'll always get it. And
no
they're still
matter
learning.
how much you know, there's always something more to learn. And that's what's beautiful about this whole thing.
Jeremy, the only new bottles I got this week, you'll probably see on my Instagram. There's this one, which is it's a peated Bunnahabhain. And this one, which is, they're all from Carnmore. They're all from, well, two of them are from 2010. This is a Mannock-Moore.
Hmm.
We're all doing this on Instagram. I may go live on YouTube for it, but depends on how the place we're doing it is set up. One of the guys is going to go live. No, Josh, know your whiskey? How many? I don't know, man. About 5 unopened bottles. This is a Glen Talker, 9 years old, 9-year-old Mannock-Moore, and a 5-year-old Estau-Isha, which I believe is just some name for a peated Bunnahabhain. And Jeremy, there's this one I was showing earlier, 1995 Ben Rennes, but it is a sherry bomb. If you can see, this is the light shining right on it. Look how dark that is, man. And that's it.
I got Kelly Coleman saying, quick friend of mine Mimi from me the other day. It was a screenshot of you from that viral video you had.
The one where everybody misinterpreted what was really going on, eh?
That's correct.
How many unopened bottles? Well, we already talked about that. I don't know. I'll give you a quick look in the throttle cave. All them bottles, all the way around here. All a bunch of stuff that's on this rack.
Oh, goodness.
Stuff that's on the floor. I have nowhere to go anymore here.
Oh, goodness. You put me to shame already.
This looks like you're under your table. Don't lie to me. I've seen your stuff. Don't lie. You're lying. You liar, liar, liar. Pants on fire. Quick.
Oh, no. You've outclassed me completely right
There's
there.
nothing about class. Sipper, they do look delicious, and I can't wait to try them. I've actually been reserving myself to not try anything.
And Chris Wren is asking, is there any Crown Royal finding its way into your guys' glasses these days? Specifically wondering about the black bourbon mash, aka Blender's Mash, and the Northern Harvest. I don't know. I get some Crown Royal sometimes.
I have had some Crown Royal, Blender's Mash, or actually it is a bourbon mash, which I had about a half a bottle. I took it to my buddy's shop. I share lots with this buddy because that buddy just bought me a $600 bottle of Glenelachie.
Oh, nice.
That was his gift to me for some things I guess we've done.
I have downed about 3 or 4 bottles of CRNHR. That's the Northern Harvest Rye.
Yeah, Harvest Rye. And the bourbon mash, the mistake they made was calling it bourbon mash right off the bat. And that was probably not a Canadian person. It was probably somebody from the U.S., from Diageo.
Could have been.
And the mistake was just calling it that because people tried it, and it's nothing like a bourbon, but it is way better than regular Crown Royal. It is phenomenally better.
Yeah, I had that one too, but because it said it wasn't like a bourbon at all, and it said bourbon, and I'm going, this is halfway between a Canadian and a bourbon. What's the deal? It's like those, remember if you smoked back in the day, the Players cigarettes that were half American and half Canadian?
Okay.
They were called Players Special Blend.
Oh.
And they weren't like American Canadians or American cigarettes or Canadian cigarettes. They were somewhere in between, and nobody liked them.
Yeah. Well, I don't smoke. I wouldn't know what to compare.
I haven't smoked it for 10 years, but I'm talking back when I did smoke back then. It was like one of those hybrid kind of products.
We used to do tons of tobacco in Ontario and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. I've stood in fields that still had the old farm buildings that were meant strictly for drying tobacco.
Right.
But nobody does it now because it's sourced out somewhere else.
Yeah.
I have tried, Simeon, the Balvenie Peat Week. I have the new bottle somewhere, which I think is probably overpriced and This is the week of Pete. Yeah, age 14. It is a newer version. The one I tried and I couldn't find a bottle to buy was when I was in Scotland.
I think I have a peated Balvenie here somewhere too.
I think you do. See, he might try and act like I got more than him, but he's got stuff.
Wait a minute. Where did I put that?
You probably drank it already.
No, I haven't even opened it. Here.
Yeah, you got the original.
Yeah, it's a peated Balvenie peated 14-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the new one that came out.
This isn't that old though.
Well, it's older than this one.
Really?
Yeah, this is a new version of it, and this is one of the things we got to watch for because this is fairly expensive. I think it was almost $300.
Oh, this is nowhere near that. This is like $100.
Yeah, I bet you it's not anymore, buddy. You might as well flip it.
Yeah, well, I don't flip. I don't do auctions. I just buy it and eventually open it and enjoy it. And that's my way of doing whiskey. I'm not into flipping.
Yeah, well, I don't flip anything either.
No,
I don't even trade.
Oh, trading's okay too, yeah.
Only $140. Maybe wine? I don't know. I'll have to check the prices, man. I've been so bad. I usually keep everything logged, but the app that I was using no longer works. So we'll see.
Well, I don't log anything. I just the only thing I do is I keep the bills of sale for all the whiskeys that I've had.
Yeah.
And that's it. And when I get to the bill of sale for the next one, for example, okay, the next one is going to be
Foodquig look.
Yeah, okay. There you go. This is only part of them. This is not all.
All you need is an Excel spreadsheet, which I can make myself quite easily. I just haven't had time to do it.
I don't even do that, but I know the next whiskey I'm going to taste is going to be the White and Mackay Shackleton.
So Simeon, the one, yeah, I might have paid less. I don't know. Foodquig, I gotta let you go, man. I'm fading out here.
Okay, fade out and pleasant dreams and all that other good stuff.
You too, buddy. Have a good night.
I don't think I'm going to last very long either.
No. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. Take care. Don't work too hard. Enjoy.
Later, Don.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Dan's gone, and I can pay more attention to what is going on in the chat for a little while. We still got 13 people watching, which is great after an hour and a half. Okay, Balvenie 14 Caribbean cask. Okay, it was bland as hell until halfway down the bottle. That's what happens. 1-1. Very often they just get better. The 14 Caribbean cask, yeah, I can imagine that opening up to that extent. And it's not the one that I have because I have had the other one as well. Simeon says, the one in my local is the same as Throttle's, but it's only $140. Yeah, I've never seen that one around yet, but we tend to get things a little later than they do other places. DJ11 says, cheers, it would the Quig outlast them all again. No, I started a couple hours after Rabbit and Red. He was on for a couple hours before I came on and joined his stream, and then he wanted to switch over to my stream because maybe I'd get more people than he got, and something like that. Oh, Whiskey Throttle Dan is back. Don't make me come back on and read the comments for you. No. I can keep on top of the comments right now because you're gone. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to last much longer because, wow, this stuff is strong. This is like 59.8%, and it's starting to do the it's starting to do the heartburn thing on me already. Cheat code living on the West Coast. Okay, Simeon says if we add the Rabbit in Red stream, we have been on for over 7 hours. Really? And I've been only an hour and 35. And sometime on with Rabbit in Red, and he was on 2 hours longer than me. So 7 hours. Yuck. Crazy. Crazy. Just crazy. I don't know if I'm going to last very long now. It's been a very full day. Wow, this stuff is strong too. I'm done. Later, gents, says Chris Wren. Later, Chris. Have yourself a good night, Slantova. I don't think I'm going to last much longer either. Not crazy whiskey. Okay. I don't know what to say right now. I got some heartburn happening from this 59.8% Knob Creek rye. Oh man, get some sleep quick. It's been a blast. Yeah, that is a good idea. I think I might do that. Yeah. Oh wow. Take this silly hat off. Yeah, sleep would be nice. I might have to unwind a little bit after this. I might watch a few videos and that might put me to sleep. While enjoying whiskey with friends around the world sure passes time quickly. No kidding. It's 1:20 a.m. and I got on at about, what was it, 6:30 or 7? I know I've been on for about at least 5 hours with 5 or 6 hours with Rabbit in Red. Yeah, friends, neighbors, gentlemen, Romans, countrymen, everybody else. I think this is going to be the end for me as well. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. This is going to be it. 10 people watching. Yeah, we've done okay. Hopefully I can figure out how to do this next time, when the next time should present itself. Good night, everyone, or good morning, wherever you are, and Slantova.